The Osceola County Sheriff's Office just announced some new video of the moments leading to deputies shooting at suspected shoplifters. Glad you're with us. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. So take a look at this video that was just released. You can see the suspect's vehicle crashing into unmarked patrol cars. The total video is just over 35 minutes long. We are looking through the images, and we will be bringing you more of it on air and online. This all comes as the sheriff just provided an update on the case at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, releasing some new pictures and details about the investigation. News 6's Jerry Askin was at that press conference. And Jerry, I know you asked the sheriff about the potential for some surveillance video or other video from nearby stores, and now we are seeing some of those images.
That's right, Lisa. And Sheriff Marcos Lopez released new details of the criminal acts he said happened before the shooting, but he stopped short of saying what specifically prompted his deputies to open fire. He also didn't tell us, rather, why it took 2 weeks to release this information. Today, Sheriff Marcos Lopez confirmed 20-year-old Jaden Baez was the driver of that black Audi who deputies shot and killed in this Target parking lot back on April 27th. Lopez told me today that Baez used that car to ram several of his unmarked patrol vehicles. Lopez said they surrounded Baez and 3 others in the car following an alleged shoplifting incident involving 2 of his passengers, Michael Gomez and Joseph Lowe.
Despite members of law enforcement clearly identifying themselves as being blocked in by several vehicles with red and blue lights, Mr. Baez accelerated the Audi. In a few seconds, Mr. Baez rammed into and damaged a total of 4 Osceola County agency vehicles.
We know at some point deputies opened fire killing Baez, but in working to learn when shots were fired, the sheriff said the shooting aspect is being investigated by the FDLE.
It is also important to note in terms of potential charges that Mr. Baez was removed from the vehicle, a gold firearm with an extended magazine dropped from his person.
But Lopez did not say if the gun was pointed at deputies at any point. The sheriff told us this all started as his deputies who were doing tactical training nearby and not wearing body cams came in contact with the vehicle after what he called a suspicious incident when the vehicle was backed into a handicapped spot in the Target parking lot.
Most of the body camera that our deputies are equipped with is in patrolmen.
But why weren't they wearing those body cameras, though?
They're tactical detectives. They don't have body camera.
Yeah, again, that shooting happening 2 weeks come Wednesday. Now, 3 others were in that car with Baez, again, officially identified by the sheriff today as Michael Gomez, Joseph Lowe, and a juvenile who has not been named. Now, last week, attorney Mark Nejame released pictures and video of Lowe, telling us that Lowe was actually shot several times in his hands. In a statement today released before the press conference, Nejame says Michael Gomez was also shot in the back. He plans to respond to the sheriff's comments at a press conference tomorrow. Now, meantime, after today's press conference, the Osceola Sheriff Marcos Lopez gave us new documents and information about this case. We're working that part of the story and going through a whole lot more of this. My colleague Troy Campbell and I for News 6 at 7 and 11. We're live here in Osceola County. I'm Jerry Askin, getting results. News 6.
Jerry, thank you.